Hello there, my name is Oduor Chagero, and we have been having a series about social media. And I feel like we have exhausted our social media series, and it is time to go into other things. And but then we are still going to be staying on marketing, okay? So today I'm going to be talking about 2022, 2023 is, these are all years of social media. And sometimes you're wondering, what can I do apart from social media to market my company? So I have decided to make a list on how to market your company out of social media. Now, let's be honest with each other. It's very, very difficult these days to avoid social media. It is so hard. But there are other things that you can do. For example, today, if you are kicked out, if you're flagged as a business on social media, all right, and kicked out of social media with your 100,000 followers, what is it that you're going to remain with? Sometimes I think you're going to remain with nothing, okay? So in as much as social media is a very good thing, it is always, nobody knows what can happen to social media tomorrow, your social media handles, okay? I have had clients using their social media that is having thousands of followers. It's always good to have a plan B or to leverage on other ways of how you can market your company out of social media. So I'm just going to run over them about 10 minutes, and we are basically done with this. So one of the things you can do is to have an email list. Create an email list. Now, creating an email list means that there are other things that you'll have to do. Creating an email list, that means that you'll have to be having a website. So if you're not having a website, you will not be able to have an email list. But what is an email list? An email list is this. You are doing a business and people want to know about your business or the areas of your business. Okay. So what you can do is that you can decide that I'll be giving tips and tricks on how to do a particular thing. So for example, you can see me, I've been trying to grow my beard. Okay. And I hope it is going all well. So if you are, for example, having a beard product and you want to be telling people, you can be telling people on tips on how to take care of their beards. Okay, how do you wash your beard in the morning? How do you oil your beard? What is the difference between a beard balm and oil and beard oil? What is the difference between a beard shampoo and a beard conditioner? So you can be, if you have a website, you can be able to create an email list. So what an email list is that you have gone to websites and you see a pop-up saying that subscribe so that you can get our exclusive tips and tricks. So that is, so when you enter your email address, it goes to a database. So that database might be run by people called, there are so many tools that you can use. There is MailChimp, there is ConvertKit, there is this, there is that. There are so many. You can Google how tools that you can use to create an email list. So what happens is that once you've entered your email there, it goes into an email database. Sometimes it goes directly into that tool that does that. Okay, so once you have developed something that you think is going to be interesting to you, to people using your product or services, then you can do an email blast to those people. And what does that do? That keeps them in knowledge of that you have a beard oil company, that you have a conditioner, that you have a beard oil, that you have a beard balm, you have a beard shampoo, and things like that. Okay, so that is important. So what you need to do to have an email list, you must have a website or a landing page for that matter. Okay. All right. Number two that we are going to be talking about how to market your company is actually search engine optimization. Now, this is also very much tied to a website. So you will realize as you developed your business that it is very, very difficult to ignore having a website, because a website is an engine that runs so many things. We have learned that it runs your email list. We are going to learn that it runs actually your search engine optimization. So there are two types of search engine optimization that you can leverage on as a business. Number one is the optimization that you do on your pages. So a website has different pages, all right? A website has the about page, it has the services page, it has the home page, it has the contact page. So all these things can be optimized so that when you have Beard products, when somebody say Google, like for example, before I found a Beard product, I just Googled, and that is how I came across mandevu.co.ke. Okay, so what happens is that you have to optimize each and every page of your website. That is number one. Number two is that you will have to, and we are going to be talking about, actually the first three things that we're going to be talking about are very much tied to a website. And for good reasons, because if you're not on social media, then you're going to be leveraging on your website to build your business. Okay, so once you've optimized the pages, then what is going to happen is that you're going to be optimizing a blog, your blog post, the tips and tricks that you'll be writing each and every day. And these are things that some people do not understand. So if you do not understand anything that I'm talking about, social media, search engine optimization, whether you don't understand what a blog means, whether you don't understand what an email list is, just, let me know in my inbox, let me know on my email, and I can explain these things elaborately for you. Okay, so start a blog is the third thing that we're going to be talking about when you want to market your company. So what is a blog? A blog is basically an article that you write and post on your website. Okay, so we are still going to be talking about beard products. So tips and tricks how to make your beard not to be itchy. Okay, tips and tips on how to make your beard not to be itchy. You can write that article very well, and then you post it on your website. And then what now you do is that you try and optimize that page or that blog so that people who are always looking for tips and tricks on how to take care of your beard, on how to not to make your beard itch, are going to find that. So if you do so many of those tips and tricks and articles about a particular product that you're doing, what happens is that when Google is crawling the internet looking for answers, they're going to be getting your company talking about this, and Google is asking themselves the first question. If this person is talking about beard all the time, this means that this person is a beard expert. This means that this person might be selling beard products. So whenever somebody asks about beards and things like that, Google will serve them their page, and it goes through all kinds of businesses, whether you are in the beard business, whether in the computer hardware, whether you are into coding, whether you are into selling artwork, whatever you are doing. Okay, so that is important. Start a blog. All right, people always ask the question that is very misleading. Is blog still even a thing? The answer is it is a big thing. Blogging is 100% still a thing and will continue to be as long as the internet exists. Instead of the word blogging, think of blogs as articles. Think of blogs as articles. Number 4 that we're going to be talking about that you should be leveraging on to market your events is hosting. Marketing your company is hosting an event. Now, when people hear about hosting an event, they're like, gosh, that is something huge. I don't want to do it. But the good thing, and in fact, I'm going to be talking about hosting a small event to leverage your business in the next video that I'm going to be talking about. So the event doesn't have to be a huge event. It can just be a listening party that we did the other day with Money Monkey. It can be celebrating a client that has been with you for a long time. It can be a cocktail party. It can be a Thanksgiving event. It can be those small events. You can just invite about 30 people or 50 people or even 15 people to listen to what you have to do. And that is an event. And that event, when people come to that event, people are always taking photos. People are always sharing. If you invite somebody that has got 300 followers and they take a picture at their event and say, having fun at the beard oil event, you can imagine what that does to your company. Immediately people are saying that, okay, there is a company that is called this and this person is associated with it. So that is very, very important. So consider having a small event, consider having a big event, consider having any type of event, because that will add to marketing your company. Okay? You can also do what is called business networking, which is still very connected to an event, because a business networking is basically you going to other events, you inviting people and you collaborating with other businesses. And that is very closely also related to number 6, which is collaborating with another business. Okay, so how do you collaborate with another business and people still know that? For example, you can say that if you are an event company, okay, an event management company, you can actually collaborate with a photographer and showcase some of the greatest events that you have done, okay? So you have worked with this photographer for the last, let's say, 1 year, and you tell this photographer that, look, I am running an event management company, and I feel like you're such a kick-ass photographer. So what we can do is that we can collaborate and have an exhibition together where we are going to be showcasing some of the best pictures that you've taken. Let's look at this engagement that we shot in Masai Mara with the balloon up the air. Let us look at this picture that we shot at the coast in the beachy sands. Let's collaborate with this, picture that we took during the helicopter ride. Okay, so you do an exhibition kind of event, and you invite the photographer, and you invite other people, and you are the event management company. So imagine showing these great photos that you've done, and the people are going to ask, okay, so who did this event? You are the one that did that event. Who photographed this event? This is the photographer. So what is happening is that you are both marketing your companies, and that is very, very, very important. Number 7 is start a podcast. What is a podcast? Podcast is just you guys talking about the things that matter to you, the things to do with your business, okay? And inviting other guests to chat about the industry. So it's very, very, very important to talk about that. Those are the 7 things that I wanted to talk to you about in terms of marketing your company outside of social media. Although some of them will still bleed into social media, but the idea is you are trying to leverage on offline kind of activities in order to spur your brand, make your brand better, make your brand better known. And of course, when the brand is better known, that means more business, okay? So until another video, thank you very much. My name is Oduor Jagero, and I am the team leader at Core Media. If you're struggling with what a blog is, if you're struggling with what email list is, if you're struggling with the podcast, Core Media can do for you a podcast, Core Media can write for you blogs, Core Media can do for you a small event. So if you have a question, shoot your question to me. If you want a meeting, we can have that meeting, and we can grow a business together. I grow your business, I grow my business, which is Core Media. Thank you, and until another video, bye for now, and cheers.